Greetings and welcome to American History Today. I'm Thomas McGregor. The beginning stages of the legislature form of Congress was founded in debate and argument, with the goal of fleshing out the best ideas from all the representatives so that the joint body could achieve the best outcome for their combined constituents. Now, in present day, when you tune into C-SPAN to hear arguments on a particular bill, you see a single House member standing there, speaking a speech that was written by staffers to virtually an empty room. The most passionate speeches are those from members who find it appropriate to air their grievances, sometimes directly targeted at other members. Are they afraid to be challenged? Are they lacking personal experience in what they're voting on because so much is done by staffers and lawyers? I believe so, but before we get into that, let's explore the founding of America's most powerful house, the U.S. Congress. Congress is divided into two institutions, the House of Representatives and the Senate. The two houses of Congress have equal but unique roles in the federal government. Every state has an equal voice in the Senate, while representation in the House of Representatives is based on the size of each state's population. Through legislative debate and compromise, the U.S. Congress makes laws that influence our daily lives. It holds hearings to inform the legislative process, conduct investigations to oversee the executive branch, and serves as the voice of the people in the states in the federal government. But how does Congress actually get work done? A member of Congress introduces a bill into his or her legislative chamber. When a majority in the House and in the Senate agree the bill should become law, it is signed and sent to the President. The President may sign the act of Congress into law, or he may veto it. Constitutionally speaking, the Congress is by far the most powerful of all the branches of the government. It is the representative of the people, and originally the states, and derives its power from the people. This is a lot of power, and the framers of the Constitution made sure that the power could not be wielded without balance. The question is, what has Congress done to better the country lately? Or has the 116th Congress squandered their essential power for political grandstanding, personal statements designed to appear as if they are actually working for their constituents? This isn't just a current issue with America's most powerful house. In 2007, Michael Rubin, a resident scholar at American Enterprise Institute, said the following: in an election season, Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden may have no greater goal than to garner headlines. But U.S. servicemen and women fighting terrorists in Iraq and Afghanistan do. Countering proliferation and fighting terrorism will dominate diplomacy regardless of who next occupies the White House. There's no time for amateur hour, as U.S. troops continue to sacrifice to defend U.S. national security. It is unfortunate that headline-seeking congressmen and women seek to make their job that much harder. If you hadn't known the year of that statement by Rubin, then you would have assumed it to be about the 2020 election cycle headlines and the current behavior of the U.S. Congress. In today's congressional environment, you find constitutional thoughts to be exchanged for personal feelings about other Congress members. You find thought-out debate exchanged for direct attacks on testifying witnesses. You find the American people's interest exchanged for grandstanding and pandering for re-election. And what does re-election mean? It means money. My question to you is this: does our democracy and republic have a price? Does your interests for a more prosperous and better America have a price? And most importantly, does America the beautiful have a price? If our answer is no, I suggest we dig deep and find how the forefathers saw this great country to unfold. They saw the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. And we must not ever let that fall, especially to the ideals of power-hungry and emotionally charged career politicians. And until next time, explore history, share history, and make history.